Hi, my name is Alexa Valencia and this is my memory video presentation. So I will be defining short-term memory, long-term memory, and I will be giving you some methods of ways to improve memory retention. So short-term memory is a secondary stage of memory after the sensory memory stage. Short-term memory holds a small amount of information or data for a short period of time. Within short-term memory, there are three aspects that are very important. The first one is limited capacity, second one is limited duration, and the third one is encoding. Long-term memory is a final memory stage. Long-term memory works by holding informative knowledge for a long time or forever. And within long-term memory, there are three different styles of memory. The first one is procedural memory, which is responsible for knowing how to do simple things. The second one is semantic memory, which is responsible for storing information about the world. And the third one is episodic memory, which is responsible for storing information about events we have experienced throughout our lives. So now I will be giving you 5 methods that have shown to improve our memory retention. There are many more methods, but these are 5 that I have been related to or have experienced and I do think are very important. So the first one is focusing your attention. Attention in general is a major component of memory. So I think this is very important when it comes down to trying to memorize or just improving our memory retention. The second one is avoid cramming. I have experienced cramming one time while studying for a final. I started studying my study guide 2 hours before the final and it was a lot of information and I just started cramming and jamming everything in and I realized that I wasn't retaining any of the information. I kept repeating over and over and over. I was just saying it and it was going in one ear out the other, because I had so much to do in just so little time. But I have heard, and I do think that studying throughout the whole entire week and the day you have a final, you don't study that day, but you cram everything as a type of practice or just rehearsal. Cramming before your test, an hour before, is really good just because you quickly can adapt to everything you have studied. The third one is structure and organization. Structure and organization has worked for me tremendously because when I write out my notes, I just write. And then when I come home and study, I structure them and I organize them. So when I have to study and rehearse them, I know what I'm doing and I know how to stay on task and how to repeat things over and over where it's coming in. And I am just improving my memory retention by knowing how to read my notes and how the organization has helped give my notes a broader look of them. So the fourth one is elaborate and rehearse. Repetition and practice for memorizing things and just doing things in general is key. And the fifth one is visualize concept. I believe, and this has worked for me, that looking at visual cues, graphs, pictures, charts, etc. is a great way of improving your memory retention, because when you visualize something, when you memorize something visually, whenever you see it, it's easier for you to put down and write it out or know what you're talking about because you have visually seen it. So I think these 5 methods are very important and they have helped me improve my memory retention. And this is it. Thank you.